I tribute this top 5 list to our beloved voice actress who did our beloved Misty from the Pokemon series. Well, anyway, hi, ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop 1987. This is my review for today. And today, I have no review, ladies and dudes. But it's that time once again to do another top 5 list that nobody has never done before. And this is something that us, the fans, need to do so we could tribute to our dear beloved voice actress who does do our beloved Misty from the Pokemon series. And yes, I did heard that Racheal, whatever her last name is, she did passed away from cancer at the age of, I'm not sure if it's 46 or 55. I remember one of the news had said something about her age, but I'm not sure what's her rightful age. Is it 46 or 40 or 55? I can't remember anyway. But anyway, I want to do this top 5 list for her since she did play our beloved Misty. And no one could top her. That's for sure. I don't want anybody to top one of the greatest actresses of all time who did play a great character. So yeah, I want to do a top 5 list for her. The top 5 best Misty moments of all time that I found in the Pokemon franchise. I know, there's a lot of great Misty moments to choose from. From the movies, the specials, the Pokemon series, or the whole entire franchise combined. The only one I cannot count are the ones that came from in the later on Pokemon series. You know, when we haven't seen Misty for quite a while, and whoever those people are, they just chose the wrong voice actress at the wrong time to play our Misty. Whoever chose her made a very wrong decision. I think she just sounded horrible. It's just, it doesn't sound cutesy or pretty or enough. Well, if you guys get the picture. But anyway, here we go. Without further ado, ladies and dudes, here are my top 5 most favorite Misty moments of all time that came from in the Pokemon franchise. And I wrote down a list for it. So here we go, and please forgive me about my throat. It does sound a little bit ticklish in some ways here and there, but I'll do the best I can to keep this top 5 list very, very seriously, if you know what I mean. So here we go. Coming at number 5 is keeping Togepi safe in her backpack from Pokemon the first movie. Does anybody remember that important short moment in the whole entire film? Yes, we did find out that Mewtwo wants to clone all of everybody's Pokemon, and he did capture them by those black dark Pokeballs. He caught every single one of them, but except for one Pokemon. There was one Pokemon that Mewtwo did not capture, and that is Misty's Togepi. Misty became the only Pokemon trainer who did save a Pokemon's life just in the nick of time. And you'll see it in a very, very short one-shot clip. Well, one-shot clip of the scene of the movie. Or rather, just one main shot of the movie. There will be a part where Misty did rescue Togepi at the nick of time, and she did put that sweet little thing in her backpack. She just did it in a couple of seconds, and just a couple of seconds only. Yeah, now that's one small fun fact you should know about Pokemon, the first movie, where Misty did save her little Togepi just in the nick of time, before Mewtwo can get all those Pokemon and make them as clones. Well, if you know the first one very, very well. And I had to put that at the number 5 spot. Coming at number 4 is one of the most saddest Pokemon moments of all time that came from Pokemon Advance. And that's where Misty made her return. And also, the first and final time we're going to see one of her Pokemon. And that is Togetic. And she had that sweet little thing, but just for a short period of time. So coming at number 4 is where Misty said goodbye to her beloved Togetic. And yes, we already know that Misty and Togepi had such great chemistry with each other during the time of the Pokemon series for both the movies and the specials and the TV series. Yeah, their relationship is cute and adorable. And when Togepi is finally grown up as Togetic, in a sense it evolved after all, it's time for Misty to let her beloved Pokemon go and try to head on to adulthood. And it's kind of a sad tear-jerking moment where Misty has to say goodbye to a Pokemon that she really did take care of for a very long time. And also, Togepi, well, before it became Togetic, that was the only Pokemon that Misty have ever raised that is not a water type. And that's worth saying something about that very important fun fact to know about the Pokemon series, where Misty did take care of one Pokemon that's not truly a water type. And yeah, that moment between Misty and Togetic was pretty tear-jerking, and it's a heartbreaking thing to say goodbye to a Pokemon that you barely knew for a short period of time. What else? Strike that, reverse it. What else I could say about the number 4 spot? Coming at number 3 will have to be the whole entire episode of the Stun Spore Detour. I will say, in my opinion, this is my favorite Misty episode of all time, the Stun Spore Detour. I will say it had a well-written storyline. They fleshed out and developed Misty very, very well from start to finish. And also, this is a part where Misty finally got another Pokemon, and that's a cute little Poliwag. I mean, that Poliwag's so cute and adorable. This is the best episode I ever watched, where she gets perfectly well fleshed out and well developed as a character, where she's on a mission to take care of Ash and Tracy since they got sick by the stun spore by Vileplume, and she has to find some Salveo weed and make sure to find a way to make her friends get better. And yeah, so on and so forth. I wish I could say more about this amazing episode. One of the best Misty episodes of all time, and one of my favorite episodes that came from in the Orange Island Saga, and that's why it has to be at number 3. Coming at number 2 is where Misty has to rescue everybody from the wrath of the other Team Rocket that came from in the Pokemon Center breeding. No, it's the Breeding Center secret episode. Yeah, I love this moment very, very much. It's up to Misty to rescue Ash, Brock, and this Todd character from getting involved with a crime that they did not commit. After all, Misty has to go on a mission to find Todd's camera and show Officer Jenny all those pictures that Todd took pictures of to see, all the Pokemon are being captured by another Team Rocket that we do not know of. And that's where Misty did show maturity of confronting Officer Jenny, and she told her the truth about what the heck is going on, and all the Pokemon are in danger because of another Team Rocket, and also she has to rescue rescue Ash, Brock, and Todd from a crime that they did not commit. It's hard for me to explain about this episode, but it's one of the best Misty moments of all time, and it has to be, strike that, reverse it. It has to be at number 2. And coming at number 1, my favorite Misty moment of all time, that has to be the most funniest one of all. Something that will laugh your head off. And yes, it came from in the very first season, the one that started it all. Something that Misty doesn't want. She doesn't want this poor thing as a Pokemon. Well, let's go ahead. I'll say it anyway. So for my number 1 most favorite Misty moment of all time is... she captured Psyduck by accident. Yep, ladies and dudes. And this one's for Mr. Positive Vibes. His favorite Pokemon of all time, Psyduck, has been captured by one of Misty's Pokeballs. And yeah, Misty caught that Pokemon by accident. And yeah, poor Misty gets herself a headache. And the narrator did say, congratulations. But Misty said, don't congratulate me. Yeah, that moment is so darn funny, hilarious, and one of the best endings ever in a great Pokemon episode. Something about Ash Ketchum being some type of Pokemon detective to try to solve a mystery about why these people are having strange behaviors and all that stuff. Well, you get the picture. So Misty caught Psyduck by accident. Deserves to be my number 1 favorite Misty moment of all time in the Pokemon franchise. So those were my top 5 most favorite Misty moments of all time. And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is your favorite Misty moment of all time that came from in the Pokemon franchise? Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there and let me know. And join me next time for my 13th anniversary video. I have no idea what it is yet, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. What my next anniversary video is. So, I'll see you all later, and sayonara. And most of all, rest in peace, our dear beloved Racheal, who did play our Misty, and she also played Jessie and Jigglypuff as well. Amen. So bye.